Howdy, everybody. I hope you're doing all right on this Thursday morning. Today we are doing The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, continuing to look, after to look for, shrines and fun stuff like that, side quests, Koroks, the whole enchilada. So we're gonna see what we can find today. We had a pretty good stream of this last time. Was it last Thursday, I believe? I think we ended up finding like three shrines, and stuff like that. I think like one Korok maybe. And so, yeah, we are in the Dueling Peaks area. I think there's actually an area we haven't really, come to much. Oh yeah, and we got this nice little Ganon mask here. Ocarina of Time. I didn't mean to do that. Ganon. What do they call this? Evil Spirit Mask. And so, is that the only piece of the outfit that I... Okay. I thought I had the armor too. We're going to put that on too. And we're just going to be evil today. That's what I'm talking about. But, to keep us, a little, hero-ish, we're going to put on the trousers of time. How about that? So, yeah, with that set of armor, I still have to find, I guess, the pants. Or the trousers. Or whatever they call them. Yeah, they refer to them as trousers. Look at that nice... Ooh, I got a cape. Look at me. Da 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 da. Okay. I think if I remember correctly, I was trying to see if I could find a cave. Because I think we have another treasure that's in the depths around here somewhere. I don't know if I'm going to worry about that right now. I don't know. Let's take a gander. Alright, we may go ahead and see if we can at least discover something. Let's see. Eric! You're a glooper too, so... I don't even know what you're even talking about. Okay, yeah. I don't think I'm worried about messing with them right now. How you been, Eric? How was the Karate Kid? Alright, where's your buddy at? You crap gloop every day? Good to know. My friend and I got separated. My friend is sending up a smoke signal. I can't wait to catch up. I'm so tired though, I can't move. It burns? Oh, that sounds... Yeah, that sounds pretty painful. I watched 1 and 2 now. I need to, the third and the next Karate Kid with Hilary Swank. I forgot all about that one. I think I've seen that one like once. Oh wait, no. You're the outfit people, I think. Well, you at least are. Oh, it's you, the master of underpants excellence, the one who showed us all how to achieve more wearing less. Thanks for your help with all that. What, my new outfit? I've always been a stylish person, a real cutting edge sort, not to toot my own horn. Toot toot. I joined the Zonai survey team purely because I thought their outfit was so unfashionable that it'd be fashionable. But that whole underpants debacle made me realize I'm not cut out to be a surveyor of ruins. See, I have reinvented myself yet again. Unfashionable fashion is so last year anyway. True chic never goes out of style. Now I'm looking for a certain thing near here that I think would make quite a fashion statement, so I hope. I'm also the sole person looking for it, and that makes me the one and only member of the fashion survey team. Donkey! Sir, you might want to back your ass up. See what I did there? Donkey? Anyways, moving on, sorry. Yeah, you better be afraid. Hold on. I'm gonna try to get you over there. Okay, yeah, I probably will need to get a fan. You think it's underrated? Yeah, I don't remember. It's been so long ago since I've watched that one that I don't really feel that I could form a good opinion on it. So, unfortunately. Okay, I'm just making sure that I have it on the right side. That's right, you park your little butt there. Yeah, you get your little butt over there. Where are you at? Oh, right in front of me. Thanks for bringing me. Thanks for bringing my friend. Here's something for you. All right. What a kick-ass joke. I agree. Bye. I thought something special was about to happen. Hylian tomato or tomato. I'll tell you what. That way this fan doesn't completely go to waste. I keep pressing the wrong button. Wonder what the next mainline Zelda game is gonna be. You know, me too. Get these shrooms over here. I remember, like a while back, I remember there was some talk, about I guess how people were kind of expressing how, and I think it was actually because of this game. I guess more or less what I was getting from it that people were kind of missing the old, traditional, kind of, Legend of Zelda games. And I think one of the developers, is like, was expressing is that, he just couldn't understand why people didn't, care much more for the, the open world titles such as this and Breath of the Wild. He just couldn't understand why people wanted to go back to that. I guess similar to your, Ocarina times and, you know, Twilight princesses, you know, the ones that had a very, I guess, not free roaming kind of gameplay. I want a game where Ganon overthrows the kingdom while he's alive, where he takes full control of Hyrule. We never get to see Ganondorf or Ganon actually being kings, less overwhelming and more linear. Yeah. um, I see what you mean. What is that? Bouncy boomerang? Nah, I think I'll pass. A scary Zelda game, yeah. I think we're long overdue for one of those, you know, for a darker Zelda title. Um, I know myself, I really you know, enjoyed good grief. Actually, let's see here. Kind of speed this up a little bit. You know, like Majora's Mask or you know, Twilight Princess. I really enjoyed both of those games, which I'd say out of the two, I probably liked Twilight Princess better. But I think it would be cool to have a, you know, another one of those you know, here soon. We're getting shrine readings. Spidey sense is tingling. The depths isn't that scary. Nothing chases you. Nothing pops out of nowhere. I want a thrilling, scary Zelda game. Yeah. Mm, yeah, the depths. You know. Myself. You know, I really wasn't all that. I wasn't that impressed with the depths. I mean, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Uh, like the part, you know, the factory down there where you put Minoru together, you know, and stuff like that. You know, I thought that part was okay. Um, and I feel like there's possibly like another part that I'm leaving out. Oh, hello, Blood Moon. This game had so much more potential than what it had. You know, I agree. I don't think it's a bad game. You know, I guess let me start off saying that, you know, first and foremost. You know, I don't think it's a bad game. I think it is, you know, an enjoyable game. I do think very much that it is what they were originally kind of, you know, referring to it as was Breath of the Wild 2, because I feel like that's exactly what we got, and um, it it looks like the same game, you know. newer type of enemies, like that guy. Of course, it's and of course the little flying, mini, dragon, looking type things or whatever. But and of course you got the Gleox and but the basic enemies. It's almost as if, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the moblins and bokoblins and we're gonna put a horn on their head. That'll change things. You know what I mean? And what have we here? Um, and so it almost feels like a good portion of this game is kind of copy and paste. Um, like we was talking about the depths. Um, are what they are. It's like gosh darn it. Whenever you discover them for the first time, it's like, oh, cool. This is kind of neat. Um, After a while, it's kind of like, um, everything just kind of, same old, same old. You know what I mean? It just seems like a big void where all you do is run around and fight tougher versions of Bokoblins, Moblins, and all that stuff. And then you got all your treasures down there. And a lot of the stuff that you find for the most part is stuff that was in the previous game. Your outfits and stuff like that. And so we have some new stuff. Of course, it's related to the story of the game. Like this, the Zonite helm. Um, the Divine helms. I'm trying to remember if those were in Breath of the Wild or not. But the glide mask. Miner's outfit. Um, the sticky suit. Yeah, the froggy sleeve. You know, and of course, this archaic, outfit. But there's a good, majority of this stuff that was, in the previous game. So, uh, the story to this game, I really enjoyed the story. Um, I'm trying to, I'm trying to say some things, and then I guess going on trying to wrap this up a little bit. Uh, the sky. I will say I definitely like, the sky much more than I do the depths. Um, and so there is that. Oh, hello, butthole monster. Um, but I mean, yeah, like I said, I do like the game. I still think it's a. Oh, hello, shrine. There you are. I do think it's an enjoyable game, but I think it's too much like Breath of the Wild in a lot of ways. Even like something I thought about. A couple weeks ago or something like that. How in Breath of the Wild, we had um, the I'm trying to remember what they're called. The towers that come up from the ground that you put the Sheikah Slate in and it updates your map. Here, you got the Skyview towers, which shoot you up in the air, while you're connected to your Purapad, and it updates your map. You know, yeah, it looks different. you know, and but it's still, you know, very similar, you know, and so it's does this help us any? Okay, that's definitely improvement. And there's our shrine. Giant boomerang. Mighty Zonite longsword. We'll get rid of this magic scepter. Let's go on and head to the shrine since that's what we're here to do. And then when we get done, we'll explore some of Susub Shrine. Move it! You like the story a lot? That's good. Yeah, I mean, I really did. I thought they did a good job with the story. You know, it had very much, some unpredictability to it, especially, pertaining to, Princess Zelda. Without giving too much away, just in case, we got people watching that has never, you know, played that far into the game, but, you can't wait for Hyrule Warriors. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one too. Now, is that one, is that Switch 2 only? Or I wonder if they're releasing that on the original Switch. You want to see more Ganon? Ganon is a pretty cool character. And this, I've expressed my feelings on this so many times. I'm the type of person that really enjoys doing the shrines. That's why I do streams like this. I like finding them and I like doing the shrines, the ones that you actually do stuff in. This game has so many blessing shrines in it that it's depressing to me. I found this shrine. I was like, oh wow, cool. We got a shrine. We're gonna do something. And then I walk in and just see that it's a blessing shrine, and there's so many of them. There are so many of these shrines. And we encountered last stream the one that actually had like a little, light the fire game to it. I mean, at least that was something. I'm just gonna collect this and I'll drop it and get my other one back. I just wanted to open the chest. Well, I guess at least now we have 4 lights of blessing, so we can upgrade our hearts. So Switch 2, you're assuming? Hey Renee, how you doing? You didn't do a whole lot of shrines in this one? Yeah, that's one of the things that I actually enjoy a lot. Well, especially in Breath of the Wild, I really, really enjoyed the shrines. And in this game, it's like they're okay, but I guess when you find one where you can actually, you have a task, to complete. And I'll even say, in comparison between the shrines in Tears of the Kingdom and the shrines in Breath of the Wild, I probably enjoyed the shrines in Breath of the Wild more than this game. It's not to say that the shrines in this game are total crap, but I mean, again, like I said, too many blessing shrines. And that's the thing, like in Breath of the Wild, the blessing shrines actually seemed like a bit of a blessing, because there were so many of the other type of shrines. It's like, whenever you got a blessing shrine in Breath of the Wild, you kind of felt like, oh wow, it's like you caught a bit of a break. You know what I mean? In this game, it's like there's just there's just too many of them. Hey, Gray Snake, long time no see. How you doing? Um, but anyways, to sum this up, Tears of the Kingdom, fun game, great story. Do I think the game lived up to the hype? Unfortunately, no. But not like by a great margin. But I mean, that's all I got to say about that. You know, obviously I'm still playing it, so you know, still plenty to do. But it's yeah, and I'm done. I'm gonna stop there. Unless y'all have, y'all want to talk about some other points, I'll gladly talk about them with you. But you're doing good, awesome, Gray Snake. I'm glad to hear that. Tears of the Kingdom makes me tear for the kingdom. I understand that. You actually reminded me of something I saw earlier, Eric. I don't know if y'all have been following how much of the Switch 2 news that y'all that's been coming out and stuff like that. It's coming out apparently that um, let's use this bad boy and let's get this frog suit off for now. That the Breath of the Wild and the Switch 2 versions of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Well, let's focus on Breath of the Wild because that's, I think, the main one that this takes issue with. The upgraded versions. Ouch. Ring around the rosy. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a little tricky because it's on his back. Trying to figure out the proper way to take care of this guy. What I was saying was, Breath of the Wild, the Switch 2 edition. Updated frame rate, updated resolution, and all that stuff. If you already have the game, I think all you got, you just got to pay, basically a fee, to upgrade, the game. Sorry, folks. You gotta pay a fee to upgrade the game. As I mentioned, you gotta pay a fee to upgrade the game. There we go. But in saying that, the game does not come. It is not a full it doesn't come with the expansion pass. Doesn't come with the the Trial of the Sword or the Champions Ballad, any of the DLC that you had to purchase for the original Switch version, you will also, if you want the expansion pass for the Switch 2 version, you will have to buy that separate. It does not come with the Switch 2 edition of Breath of the Wild. And so, you know, I think that kind of sucks. The one issue I can see on the Switch 2 is the battery life. A little over 2.5 hours is nuts. Eric says, I'm hearing that if you Switch $50 membership, you get the upgrades free, but I'm not sure if that's... Yeah, if you have Nintendo Switch Online, I believe you you get the upgrades for free. That's what that's been pretty steady. That's what I've been hearing also. Gosh darn it. Come on, throw your other rock at me. No home run for this guy. It's one of those situations where it hurt me more than it hurt him. Gosh dang it. Ah, I can't see. Great balls of fire. Alright. This next one should do it. If frickin' dude would get out of my way. Ah! That was close. Alright, finally. Sounded like one of the Switch news people. Yeah, all your news here. Murphy's Law Gaming. You know, secondhand information, that's what I'm here for. But, yeah, I'm like, you know, that's a little crappy. You know. It kind of reminds me, you know, they had, what, Mario Kart 8 on, was it the Nintendo Wii? And then, of course, whenever it came to Switch, it's like it was Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And it's like, you got all the crap, you know, from the extra stuff that was, you know, in the previous game. And it's like, oh, now it's like, oh, no, we want you to pay for it this time around. And it's like, why? Why? I now have the stick from hell. This just invokes Switch 2 can steal yo girl. Yeah, Wii U. And so, I think I had, you know, another point with that I was going to make, but I can't remember. Sorry, y'all. So much going on. I guess we'll go get that stuff. How did I even kill that? Must have been by accident. I wonder what's up there. I saw a chest over here in the water somewhere. Oh, here we go. Octorok tentacle. I'm pretty excited for Cyberpunk is coming to the Switch. I think that's one of the first games that I'm getting. That's cool. I've actually never, I've never played Cyberpunk, so I know very little about it. Keys out of nowhere. I say, how did he go down into the water like that? I'm going to the Vietnamese manufacturing place to get a Switch to avoid tariffs. Is that a joke, or are you being serious? Get out another fan. No, just one. No! What the heck? Guess we might as well use them. There we go. Royal bow. Alright. That was a nice, juicy waste of fans, but oh well. Oh, can't say. Get to the airport and they call a code 193 on me like Monsters Inc. He's got a Switch too. He's got a Switch too. Yeah. Things I do for bomb flowers. Yeah, I know. I mean, as far as like getting, you know, I want one. I don't know that I'm gonna be trying to. I don't know for sure that I'm gonna try to get one on launch day. Not super worried about it. Restless cricket. Link makes the weirdest sounds. $23.19. Ribbit, ribbit. Oh my god. Ooh, nice. Time to restock. Okay, so I guess the question is there much more to get in this place? moment, I don't see any games that make me say, OMG, I need to get a Switch too. I'm such a Nintendo fanboy, I just want one. And a DK game. I mean, I'm pretty much the same way. I've been a lifelong pretty much Nintendo fan and all that, and it's like I'm excited for it. Not crazy about the cost of the games, but I agree. The Donkey Kong game to me looks like a lot of fun, and I'm a pretty big fan of the Donkey Kong games as well. So. I thought it was very interesting to see Street Fighter 6 on it. I'm a big Street Fighter fan. Been one ever since I was a kid. Oh my God, Link, you moron! So to see a game like that come to the Switch now. In saying that, it's like I've already got Street Fighter 6 for the PlayStation 4, I think. So it's not like I'm going to be getting it for it. But I'm also very much a person. I like playing. When I do play fighting games, I prefer to play them on the PlayStation. So, with the exception, like I found, where are you at? I actually found this in Walmart, and it's the only time that I've seen it in a store. A couple weeks ago, I got a hold of this Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. It's got a lot of the Marvel vs. Capcom. It's got X-Men: Children of the Atom, which was whenever I was younger, is one of my favorite arcade games. Marvel Superheroes, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, and then the Punisher game. I got it for $30. They had it like on rollback, and I was like, holy crap! And so, that one is like one that I don't mind playing on the Switch, and so I picked it up. Oh, hello. About to pay for that. I need to get some arrows. Come on. You wanted me all this time, so I'm gonna go on and kick your butt now. There. Oh cool, I needed some arrows. So I guess I'm glad I killed this guy. Take my shield, yeah. And so, no, I'm trying to think of other things that they showed that that I thought was kind of cool. That game, the Dusk Bloods, I think that's what it's called. It's coming out next year. That game looks like it could be, pretty awesome. Okay, so we were trying to get off in there. Why does it keep doing that? Please don't fall. There we go. Royal shield. I'm such a Blade Runner fan too, so Cyberpunk is your thing. Everybody's golf looks so fun. Shocked it on a Nintendo console. Did you see also where the Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour game is? That they're it's gonna be $10. The little game where you it tells you about the system and everything like that. Yeah, it's also it's gonna be a $10 game. Ooh, fishy. Okay, I think for now we're gonna go on and get out of here. Oh wow, weather is totally different up here. Okay, let's see where we're at. Yeah, I was trying to. Yeah, make my way all the way over there to try to, you know, find a cave. Oh, hello, dragon. Let's see if we could locate that that other treasure. Slosh, 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 slosh. Oh! Yeah, I really don't want to fight you right now. Ah! Boy, he is after me. Oh, I can climb the mountainside too. Oh, oh my god. Are you going away or are you still coming after me? Gosh dang it, Link. Dun dun dun. Oh, okay. We have escaped it. I'm confident that I can beat it. I just don't want to fight it right now and you'll have to waste the all the bomb, you know, flowers that I just got, you know, on it, so. There you are. We're gonna try to take the elevator here. Actually, it's... Okay. So, let's try to get your buns up there. Actually, that's good. Okay, so I think we're trying to get... Okay, I think I see a cave opening. Yeah, right over there. So. here? That's right. Give me all your goods. Arrows, arrows. I want them. Oh. Forgot. Need to change my weapon. Alright, I'll just be on my way. Your dog ate a piece of plastic. Hopefully he's alright. Might not be alright later on, whenever that plastic comes out. My spiky club broke. Well, I'm glad I'm finding a bunch of arrows. The GameCube expansion seems okay. Yeah, that looks like something that's pretty neat. I think it's cool that, you know, that they're adding that. It's been, I think something that's been like rumored for a while for the, you know, the original Switch, and of course never happened. You know, and I think it's cool that they're including, you know, that they're including Wind Waker on it. Myself, I've got two versions of Wind Waker already. I've got the original GameCube version of it, and then I got the Wii U HD remake. So I've never played the F-Zero game that they're putting on it. And then what else was there? What else was there? It was like 3 or 4 games, if I'm not mistaken. Could have more games, yeah. Wind Waker is exciting, but where is Wind Waker HD? Gray Snake says, I bet that's why we didn't get Prime 2 and 3 remastered, but the Wild has had 3 consecutive ports. Yeah, Star Fox. Yeah, I think Star Fox would be cool. Okay, so... Okay, it's over there. And really it looks kind of distant from what we're going after, so... I don't know. We're gonna try to find something. We'll get the treasures later. but you know, I'm sure eventually, you know, Super Mario Sunshine will be on there, which is, you know, good for whoever else. My time with Super Mario Sunshine is over with. I was, you know, it decent game, you know, decent game. I'm not gonna lie that once I finished it, I was ready to be done with it. But I know there is a lot of people that really enjoy that game, and so I'm sure if they have the expansion pass, they will be very happy to get it. And so yeah. Wait till they show a Skyrim port on the Switch too. Go fight a Lionel. I don't know where any are. I'm sure I'd probably get my butt kicked. Yeah, I'm not afraid of fighting them, but I don't know. That might have been what that beacon is right there. I'm not sure that I put on my map. Yeah, let me see. Let me go on and fix my map because I'm not worried about the treasure anymore. I actually really need to try, you know, practice like, you know, fighting the Lionels. I think they're, you know, they're fun to battle, but I just don't encounter them enough. And most times when I do encounter them, I usually run from them. They're intimidating little boogers. Ooh, horsies. There's one near Kakariko. Ooh, the blue dragon that I probably can't get anywhere near. I'm trying to remember if I've gotten a scale or a claw or a horn from that one yet. What have we? Yeah. Just the Coliseum of Doom. Where am I at? I'm about to say, I don't know if I've been over here yet. Oh. Hello. Oh, there's a treasure. Oh, there's a bokoblin with an arrow aimed at me. Oh, wow, a rocket. Oh my god, all sorts of goodies up here. Arrows. Let's do this number right here. Oh, okay, attach. There we go. Now I'm pressing the wrong buttons. There we go. What do I have on my left hand? Nothing. I really gotta start messing with this more. We didn't start the fire. Wow. Dang it, I want to dismount. Holy crap. Which, if I'm not wrong, you're near Kakariko. Okay. I wonder how tough of a Lionel it is. Let's get some food. this dingleberry that's shooting the dang. Actually, it's going to get that. Oh, yay. I'm doing all this over some bright bloom seeds. I'm so excited. Yeah, beat his butt for me, thank you. That's right, there's no I in team. Oh, he got me good there. Oh wow, that could be a good weapon. Decent weapon. Let's see what our little journal here says. The stone slab at the nestled ring ruin. Some translation notes. Those who most elite among the granted qualifications are chosen as sages. Those were the secret stones and henceforth sages. Clearly the sages are the subject of this slab. Filling in the blanks, I think it's basically saying talented individuals become sages by taking up secret stones. Well, that's good to know. Oh, what have we here? Actually, yeah, let's not waste our Unibo. There you are. Aha! This is Sage's will, possibly? I want to... What did I just... Actually, I'll just drop this. I don't really need this. No, gosh darn it. Actually, you know what? I'm not worried about the star fragment stuff. I was curious about what it actually did, but... It should be a basic one. If you go past the gloopy hole and then take a left at the fork in the road, you come across a pretty plateau. Which the funny thing is, in Breath of the Wild, it was one of my favorite spots, so I want to visit it in Tears of the Kingdom, and got met with a Lionel. I'm talking as if I actually lived in the game. It'd be cool if you could, wouldn't it? Long stick. Got a long stick. Arrows. Okay, so... Oh. Alright, let's go see if we can find this Lionel. I'm sure we can. You defeated all the monsters. Just who are you? That was some kind of fighting he did there, Olkin. It sure was. A firm grasp of defense and a strong hand with offense. Have I had it wrong all these years? It's plain as day now. You can't defeat your enemies but purely with defense. No, I had it wrong. If you just attack, you're going to get hurt or worse. Well, the important thing is we've realized the truth before it's too late. We need a balance between the two. And this fine fighter here showed us the way. I don't know if this is a good reward, but Oaken knows a thing or two about defense. I'm all about offense. I doubt there's much a warrior like you could learn from the likes of us, but glad to help if we can. Well, now that the monsters are gone, I suggest we head back to our village. Right, I bet my Triss's store is running low on goods right about now. People there must be in deep need. Okay. Lionel Richie. Hey, Fartknocker, you come here. Now that you've
Ah.
chased off the monsters, I can go back to investigating the stone slab in the ring ruin. Thank you. Well, I'm done here. It must have
Ah.
been important. It's a shame we don't yet know what they meant by sage and secret stone. Whatever. Okay, so where's Kakariko Village? I probably did say Fartknocker. The Gloopy Hole. Okay, so over here. To the Gloopy Hole we go. Almost sounds like we're going to a Hylian strip club. The Gloopy Hole. Toolin, where are you at? Chicken! It's, so we're going past the Gloopy Hole. Once you go past the Gloopy Hole, you meet a fork in the road. Then you take a left, okay. Yeah, looks like it's right up here. Take a left on Lionel Drive. Hmm, I see him. Right there. Here for you, even wet. You know, I still haven't figured out what to do with that guy yet. What a hippie taking the mushrooms. It's like I'm standing on a brain. Okay, so I guess let's go on and get ready to get murdered. Let's get us a good weapon too. I might stick with the Master Sword. There's a Korok here too. Oh, it's a deer. Buck. Sorry, Bambi. What is that? Is that a boar? Yeah. I say you might need a good shield too. I'm trying to remember how to do the. There we go. The deflecting. All right, prepare to meet your maker. Well, that did not last long. Oh! I have a feeling I'm gonna go through a lot of food. Where are you at? Oh. Oops. Parry when he comes. Oh, okay. Parry? Okay. Like I said, I need practice. Parry when he charges and flurry rush for everything else. That's a little bit different of a, I guess, an approach than I would have took. But I think we're gonna come back to this guy though. I don't know. If we could like find another shrine somewhere, that would be cool, but I don't really know. I don't know. Let's look over in this area, I guess. Yeah, got my donkey kicked, yeah. This area over here. Oh, wait, hold on. Sound like we was getting some detection. And I don't know for sure if we'll find anything or not. Unfortunately, I do have to get off here at 12:30 on the dot because my mom is coming by. So it gives us about 10 minutes to find something. What is this going on over here? Gathering of the animals. Yo, mama. Yeah, my mama. Alright, let's go save this dingleberry. Not bad, but I can tell you're capable of so much more. Perhaps it's fate that we were to fight together like this. Your bravery deserves a reward. Take it. Nice. I'm glad our paths have crossed yet again. Our conversations are a highlight of my continued hunt for the bubble frog. Reports of a bubble frog sighting in a nearby cave drew me to this area. If I cannot find the cave in question, it should be close, but alas, the report was less detailed than one might hope. Confounded bubble frog. It must have heard I was coming for it and hidden itself away somewhere. But on my reputation as a monster hunter, I swear I will bring it to light. You go. You go, boy. Satori Mountain Cave, so I guess we know where the bubble frog is. Got plenty of them. Oh! We fell. me all them rupees. Holy crap. I'm glad we ran into those. I don't know, sorts of goodies in this place. Almost fell. The thunder rolls and the lightning strikes. Well, I suppose I take off to get my day started. Alright, well, thanks for hanging out today, Eric. I'm not going to be on very much longer myself. I've only got like maybe a few more minutes. And I'll be signing off as well. So, but I'm glad that you hung out with us today. Definitely appreciate it, and always good talking to you. I don't know what to do yet. Probably school. Oh, that sounds like fun. Got some weird sounds going on. Oh my god. Hardy truffles are the bomb. Oh, so is an arrow. Alright, see you, Renee. Thank you for stopping by as well. Hope you have a great weekend. Eric, you have a great weekend as well. Catch you soon. That Mario Kart Direct is soon. There's a Mario Kart Direct. Fishies. Is that all that's down there? Oh, the 17th is the Mario Kart Direct? Well, I'll have to check that out, if I remember. It does, I mean, I will say, it does look like it's going to be a fun Mario Kart game. You know, and hopefully, for the price that they're asking for, it is. It's just, from what I've seen, it looked very Mario Kart-like. And I was like... I didn't know if it, from what I saw, it's like it warranted an extra, hike up in price. I guess I'm one of those people, it's like, Mario Kart is Mario Kart. And so, they talked about the free roam, where you can actually go on the tracks and, just freely drive all over the racetracks, the different racetracks in the game. And I mean, that sounds cool and stuff, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. Everything with this system is just so iffy. It's like, can it really be that much fun to just drive around the racetracks? Or, maybe there's more to it that that we don't know yet. And so, um, who knows? Thanks for the hugs, Renee. I want to know what they're gonna hide in the open world part to make you free roam. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. If there's surprises or stuff like that. Who knows? Maybe there's like like add-ons. For your cart. That you can only find by freely roaming through the different racetracks in the game. But anyway, folks, I'm gonna go on and stop right here. I gotta go on and get off here. It's been fun though. I really enjoyed playing this today, and I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me and watching. I always enjoy getting back in, to Legend of Zelda games, and so I should be back next week. Tuesdays and Wednesdays have been Last of Us Part Two remastered playthrough. And who knows if there's any of y'all that are into that. The first episode of the new season is Sunday on Max if you have Max. And so, if you watch it, and if you want to, come Tuesday and talk about, the first episode of the new season of The Last of Us Part Two while I play The Last of Us Part Two, uh, that would be sweet. And so, I'm very much looking forward to it. I enjoyed the first season, so. Soon as they said you can free roam, I was like, but why? Yeah, I understand. I was like, what are you really gonna do? I mean, but I guess we'll find out eventually. But anyways, I'm gonna go on and go. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me, spending time with me on the channel. I hope you all have an amazing and awesome weekend, and I look forward to seeing you all next week. Bye, everybody.